Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second Hitman Elusive Target. Today we're going after the Congressman, and
Good afternoon,
gonna
47.
shut up for the briefing.
Your target is Congressman Anthony L. Troutt, a veteran of the invasion of Grenada in 1983. Reports linking him to a number of friendly fire accidents were suppressed after the conflict and never became public record. He is staying with Silvio Caruso in Sapienza as part of a meet and greet with European moneymen and power brokers ahead of a possible presidential bid in 2024. Expect additional security and at least one personal assistant to be close to the target at all times. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck.
And there's of course another briefing coming up, but just gonna go over here. We're just gonna do this just plain and simple, starting from the main square. I have my HWK-21 Curver, which really is the most conspicuous gun in the game. I just think it looks cool, so I always pick it. And we're about to get another briefing from Diana Norwood, so I'll quiet down for that one. Here's just the elusive target rules, and we'll get into it in just a second.
Good afternoon, 47. The Congressman has arrived at Villa Caruso along with his detail. Security is unusually high, especially with Caruso in residence. Take care.
I'm a
Good
little
hunting,
bit
47.
upset with this elusive target because, first of all, if you were paying attention to the briefing, it basically told you that the congressman is in Caruso's home, picture-wise. I mean, they have the huge city hall and the whole rest of the town for him to walk around in, but he just stays in the house, which I kind of figured they were gonna keep it to the main characters, but you know, they had such an opportunity to do something different here and they didn't. And you see, I distracted that guard, so I needed him out of the way because we're pretty much just gonna stay in this area for the whole mission. So I need to get a bunch of people out of the way. That's one. And I like to be clean because I have the luck of Murphy's Law in Hitman. Anything that can go wrong just manages to go wrong for me all the time. So I am leaving no bodies in sight. Watch out for this groundsman. And of course, proof my point, this guy right here almost sees me. Now if you are doing this after me, watch out for this camera, because then you'll have to take out the video footage. But if you just keep moving like that, it won't see you. This serves a double purpose. Of course, you are keeping yourself from being recorded, and it also alerts that maid that was smoking on the wall. So you gotta get around here. Now, one thing, I've seen a lot of videos of this already. Do not take her out while she's on the stairs. I made that mistake, and it will not subdue her. I accidentally punched her in the leg, which alerts everybody to the noise. And I would, even if you have a bunch of stuff, I would advise against sometimes throwing stuff at people, because for some reason, sometimes if you throw something at people, it compromises you. Like they see you at the last second before they're knocked out by it. Which, you know, it wouldn't be a big deal that you're subduing them if Square Enix would just fix that glitch where sometimes when you try to pacify somebody with the sleeper hold, you accidentally snap their neck. This door being open, just, you know, I wasn't feeling that. And now I'm just looking around trying to find the guy, because he seems to randomly generate in different places in the house. Even though he follows one track, it's not like the It's not like Caruso and Francesca, where if you're from the start, if you get to a certain place at a certain time, they're always there. He just randomly seems to generate. The wine cellar is one of the places he comes to, as is that room where I dragged the maid's body. But so far we haven't found him in either. Now you can see from the inside, there's a bunch of people walking forward. That actually is the congressman and his little entourage. There's a one of the staff people that are leading him around, and he has 2 bodyguards. Now I thought I was gonna take out a bodyguard here, but I got really nervous because even though I'm hiding up against the wall, you see he's right there. And like I said, I have that Murphy's Law luck, so I thought I was going to be spotted. I was trying to draw him in, but of course, look when I throw the coin. Fail. And he did not notice that, so we're just going to pick up that coin. No, we're going to open the fire axe chest. We pick up the coin. And here's something that's interesting. It of course doesn't apply to all outfits, but if you are in your regular clothes, the congressman and his 2 security guards, they are not suspicious of you at all. The staff guy, the waiter guy, he is, so you got to watch out for him. Why I'm sitting out here, God knows, because between the other waiter guy and the freaking gardeners, you're bound to get spotted out there. I got lucky. I was going to take him out, and then I noticed this guy on the top, so that wasn't happening. But I do get lucky here. Just as the door closes. And this time he does notice. Oh, God, he farted on me. I actually waited because I didn't want to lose my coin. Like, if you subdue somebody or knock them out as they're picking up the coin, 9 times out of 10 you actually lose the coin, and that pisses me off every time. Especially here, because I'm not going to find any extra ones, and I only have 3. I waited for them to walk out of the front door, and I'm dragging them right to the same place I put the maid. So now he's down to 1 bodyguard, and I figured that if he's walking out the front door, he's going to go to the wine cellar, because I have seen other people play this and scouted it myself. Now, I can't exactly see him right now, so I'm just looking around trying to make sure I'm not going to get spotted when I go out here, even though those guys on the left are like the dumbest guards in the world unless you walk right in front of them. And I almost messed myself up right here, because I'm looking around looking towards the wine cellar, and look who's coming right there. That guy would have messed up my whole playthrough. So I figure I'm going to get the second bodyguard and put him in that box I just looked at. But I got to wait for them to come back over here, which I was, formulating some plots and plans in my head over here. But if you see all those dots, there's 4 guys over there. Actually, 5 guys. One of them has a gun. The other 4 are suspicious of me, and if they see me, they'd run over and tell those other guys with the guns. And then there's the congressman. If you're trying to do this a different way, you can poison the wine. There's a glass of wine over there. If you just want to do it differently from, seeing this video. But instead, because that obviously is not happening with that crew over there. Plus, I have no poison on me at the moment. There is poison in that door that I just passed on the left, but there's also one of the gardening staff in there. You gotta watch out for him. So, these guys are over here talking about how fantastic the wine is kept, and it's 75% humidity and 11 degrees. I'm like, wow, that's fascinating. It's like, can you guys just hurry up and come back over here? He's taking a sip of the wine now and is going to come over in a couple of seconds. I was trying to angle my coin toss, but I wasn't getting the trail until I actually went into hiding mode. As you can see, patience is always a virtue when you're playing Hitman. Finally, they're coming back over here. So I got my shot lined up. First is the butler. There's the congressman. And now it's the bodyguard. Now both of them notice. But if you look at the mini-map, when the guard comes over, the congressman, which is that gray dot, he just keeps on. He leaves his ass behind. I was going to go after him, but I was like, nope, I'm not taking a chance that he sees me off the corner of his eye, so I waited till he turned his back completely. Just go 99 in the box. It's messed up that I dragged him through that puddle. He had a nice suit on. Let's have a round of applause for this guard right here. I just sneak right by. Now this is where I just basically wasted a lot of time. Not really, because there's nothing. I didn't really have any other choice, but I'm just sitting in this room and waiting for this guy. And again, I'm out here like, as I watch the video of myself, I'm like, what the hell am I doing out here? Like right here, I'm safe. Like that camera's broken. There's nobody out here that can see me from where I am. Because even the gardeners that are back there, they don't come over here. And the guys that are in that room on the side, if you look at the bottom left of the mini-map, they never come out of there. So I'm good. The guy washing the car that I passed earlier, he can't see over here, or he's not paying enough attention to see over here. But I'm just waiting forever for the freaking congressman, because I know, he was here before. You saw it. That ultimately means he's gonna be back here, because I don't know his full track, and with what I'm wearing, I can't exactly go look for him. But he'll definitely be back here. So I decided, I'm going to walk around, and this is what I mean about why the hell was I out here. You see this butler right over here that's taking a smoke. If I had stayed there like I did earlier, he would have saw me. He's messed up many a playthrough when I was actually doing the regular World of Tomorrow mission. So now I'm looking around, The one thing I noticed is that when I use the insight, those white dots, none of those are the congressman, because he thinks I'm just some regular idiot walking around the grounds, which at the moment I am. So right here, when I use the insight, I started looking up. I thought he was on the second floor because, okay, when he actually does look over there, I'm looking at all these dots. I thought this guy that was looking over the balcony was the congressman, not realizing the white dot, because it looks like, at least from that angle, it looks like he has a hat on. And the congressman is the only guy around here that's wearing a hat. But then he sat down, so I was like, no, that's not him. But then, voila, here we are. You see the dot and the guy following behind him with no dot, that's the congressman. So, there goes that stupid butler again, coming out to smoke again. But he's turned his back now, so we're good. Sneak around there. And I had to wait a while for this guy to come back out. So I just start staring at the wall like a freaking moron. Here he comes. It's like, this is an interesting shade of paint. Is that piss yellow? I think it is. But there he is with his hat. A view to die for. Poor choice of words, buddy. Poor choice of words. Here we go. In case you're wondering, no, that Wilhelm scream is not part of the game. I added it in. And the first time I heard it, I busted out laughing so hard I fell out my chair. So there we get credit for taking out the congressman. We're going to get Silent Assassin as well, because nobody found anything and they're not going to find the congressman. Now, this is another example coming up of what I say, where everything that can go wrong for me does. And that's why I really got to pay attention when I play this game, because sometimes I'll walk right into somebody who does notice me. But watch this. There's a car right here that I could use to escape, that Volkswagen. But look at this idiot. He's gonna walk right into the middle of the street and start taking videos. There's a glitch in the game where if you get into the car right now, you'll run him over, and that would ruin my Silent Assassin. So instead I have to run all through town to find another way out. For a second I just wanted to pull out the gun and say fuck it and just blow his brains out. But as I've said, and as many people will tell you, patience is the most valuable skill you can have in this game. So I'm just gonna walk up to this boat. Passed by this guy talking to his friend. This guy is clearly the 30-year-old virgin, because he keeps putting the pussy on a pedestal, pining over this girl.
Still pining over it? Really?
And that's it. We are done. So this is the second Elusive Target. This one is in Sapienza. If you're wondering what the point of doing this is to unlock some extra costumes, uniform outfits and everything. Plus, you know, if you're like me and you haven't hit level 20 yet, that'll get you towards level 20. And an extra weapon and starting location. So guys, I thank you for watching the video. We'll probably have a playthrough, if possible, on Tuesday when the Marrakesh update comes out. And, you know, as always, stay tuned to RageWorks for more videos and content.